And so please describe to me what the aesthetic look is exactly.
More like this guy here.
Yeah. So we'll go ahead and bring
Oh wow, you really have to come in here?
like this guy here.
Is this
No,
is this really happening? He met the other guy behind you, bro. Like I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm right into that bad boy.
You can stay right there, behind the camera, behind the camera. No, see now you got me jealous now.
That's okay.
That's not
no,
fair.
but you're more in the category like Lutheran Arnold. Okay?
My man. Yeah. Arnold Ferrigno. Huh?
Okay.
Aesthetic. That's great, partner. You two ever go out place everything in its proper place?
That does not make sense, but we usually do go. We head to Kroger's and we work.
Yeah. I've got a lady waiting for me back home also. She has the most beautiful scrotum. Oh, God. And when she sings, she sounds just like a puppy dog. How do you nail a photo?
Just gotta get in the mode. You gotta talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes.
Talk with your eyes. You
Okay,
gotta
so
have the eyes
can you show me a little bit of something, like to this camera? I would love to know how to do this. I just want to know.
Well,
How do you do it? Teach me something.
You can get the sexy eyes. Then you know you gotta get the smile. The smile going on some shoes, but you know.
Wait, hold up.
You got.
I gotta
when
try
it's
this
time,
with
when,
you.
it, when it's
Hold
time
on.
to laugh,
I gotta try this
you gotta
with
think
you.
of something
All
funny
right,
and start laughing.
do it again. Do it again. How do you do it? Teach me.
Sexy eyes.
The sexy eye.
Just a sexy eye right here.
Smizing?
Smile.
So you're smizing.
Smile.
Okay.
And then you gotta get the.
No, I look like I need to take a poop or something.
Wish words were like little toy guns. No sting, no hurt, no one, just a bang, bang. Right?
Is that it?
Yeah, it's something like that. Just a bang,
Toy
bang,
guns.
rolling off your tongue.
Toy guns.
It's no smoke, no
Bang, bang.
bullets.
Water guns. All right.
Pascal, you are now rocking with that dude Pascal. We be going wild, Haitian in the building, so original. Got the haters catching feelings. Get your hands up to the ceiling and keep them held high. Cause St. Louis isn't ready. Forget about it, goodbye. Hold on, we just saying hi. Five somebody, rise up. Weekdays, catch us live. Somebody, let's go.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Pascal Show. Good morning, everybody. What's up? What's cracking? What's happening? What's going down, y'all? Hopefully, you guys are all enjoying your Monday. It is Monday, y'all. It is Monday. Man, I gotta tell you guys, it has been one hell of a weekend, an action-packed weekend for me. I don't know about you guys, but hopefully, you guys kicked this weekend in the butt. Did something positive just for yourselves. Did something that would just make you happy. You know what I'm saying? Because I think that we're all in need of that right now. There's so much craziness going on out here. We got to talk about this thing that's going on in the south of us right now in New Orleans. To the people out in New Orleans that are dealing with this Hurricane Ida. She ain't no joke, this Hurricane Ida. No joke. All right, we're going to be talking about that here in a little bit. And of course, last night, I was up late last night because I was watching the fight, watching the Jake Paul versus Tyron Woodley fight. And we definitely got to talk about that one as well. And then we got a bunch of other things that we're going to be talking about throughout the show as well. I got my brother David in the house. What is up, man? How you doing, my brother? Oh, hold up. Sorry. I'm muted you this time. How you doing, my brother?
Pretty good. Hi to everyone in chat.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot to say. I didn't sleep last night, so I'm still out of it.
I feel you. It was very, very little sleep for myself as well. So I feel you. I mean, at least I got a few hours in. You sound like you didn't sleep at all. So I don't know how you can function without any proper sleep in you. You know what I'm saying? I can't. I'm worthless if I get like less than 4 hours, right? I'm worthless. Yeah. Absolutely worthless. But JT Coin Rings, thank you so much for the $2 super chat. We're getting these super chats started early. I appreciate you saying good morning and waving. I appreciate it, JT Coin Rings. Thank you so much for the $2 super chat. Thank you. There's so much that we got to talk about. We don't have a whole lot of time today, unfortunately. So we got to jump into the news. You know what I mean? We got to get into what's going on, the top stories that are trending hard out here that everybody, their mama's talking about. All right. And one of them happens to be about Jakey Paul and Tyron Woodley. They had a fight last night. St. Louis's own Tyron Woodley, a friend of mine, actually. All right. Shameless plug. Went toe-to-toe with Jake Paul last night. Yeah. Got to be honest, I'm a little disappointed. I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say that out loud right now. I'm a little disappointed. You might be going, "Why, Pascal? Why are you disappointed?" Because I really do think that I really do think that Tyron Woodley did the damn thing. I think he really did the damn thing. And there's this one moment that I want to point out. It's a photo that's circulating all over the place. People are talking about this because this is a huge debate. Did Jake Paul really honestly win that fight or no? Okay? But there's this photo that I think tells me different. Tells me otherwise. Let's take a look at it, shall we? Bam! Yeah, that actually happened last night. Jake Paul went down. In my particular opinion, Jake Paul went down. That looks like down to me, don't you think?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Looks like he's taking a nap.
Man, he looked like he's taking it. You know what I mean? He's sitting in a recliner, and his boy's sitting there going, "Where the remote at?" He fell asleep. He said, "Huh?" He in a recliner up in this piece. He's in his lazy boy. You feel me? He kicked all the way back. You feel me? That is not him. That's not him. That's not him standing up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Looks like he almost knocked him right out of the ring.
Yeah. He fell back, and if he didn't catch himself in those ropes, he would have gone down. He would have gone down. Okay. Here it is. I just saw somebody ask a question. DOA. Very good question. They said, Pascal, do you know that in that contract it was agreed upon that Woodley would not hurt him? Now, here's the thing. I don't know what their contracts say, right? I don't know what it says. I don't know what it doesn't say. I don't know what they're allowed to, what they're allowed to. But here's the thing. If you're going to sit there and say, I'm one of the best around. Now, let me tell you something, though. Let me keep it real. Let me keep it straight funky with y'all. All right? Jake Paul got some hands. Okay? He got some hands. I watched him dance around with my boy Tyron, Mr. Tyron Woodley, a Hall of Famer in his own right, one of the best strikers in his weight class in mixed martial arts, in the UFC. This man is a freaking legend. And he should be getting his flowers right the F now before he leaves this planet. Real talk. All right? Man got hands. I'm just talking about Jake Paul real quick. Jake Paul got hands. But you cannot tell me that Jake Paul won this outright. To me, like, okay. Remember when I watched Logan Paul versus Mayweather, right? Man, I was pissed. Why? Because there were no big moments. They were just sparring. It was a scrimmage, for crying out loud. This was a full-on fight. They went full all 8 rounds, and it was worth every second. I was glued to the TV. That was worth the money that I spent for that pay-per-view fight. They put on a good show. I can't even believe I'm saying that. I can't even believe I'm saying that Jake Paul got hands. But dude got hands, man. Baby got hands, man. I was impressed. I was impressed by him. Real talk. He was throwing in some combos. He was doing his thing. Now, here's the thing, though. He still got knocked down. Oh, you cannot tell me he did not get knocked down. Okay? Not a chance. Not a chance. Look at this. That's knocked down, in my personal opinion. That's why I kept up the picture, so we could all look at it. He chilling in the cut. Like, that's him chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like, he had too many drinks, took too many hits of that blunt. You know what I'm saying? At the club, and he leaning. Okay? That's a knockdown, in my personal opinion. Now, he won by decision. All right? He won by decision. I also will say this, too. Whilst he's leaning in the cut. Like, he leaning. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, like he's in his low rider, but he's leaning way too far back, so he can't even see over the dashboard. You feel me? It's like get the chair back up just a little bit. You could be leaning, but you don't have to lean that far back. That's how far back he leaning right now. Brother almost went night-night. He about to go to sleep. You feel me? Bedtime story. Read me a bedtime story, Tyron. Anyway, here it is. I'll stop with the stupid ass jokes. Moving on, okay? You got this going on right now. Clearly, the dude got knocked down. He got hands. He does. He's going toe-to-toe with Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley, he got hands too. My only gripe with Tyron Woodley, like I said, this is my boy here. That's fam. No kidding. No kidding. I was with him and another mutual friend of ours, hanging out with him the day before they made the announcement that he was fighting Jake Paul. I'm not kidding you. Hanging out with him and all that stuff. All right. I've known him before he became Tyron Woodley. All right. So my thing with Tyron Woodley is that I wish he put his paws on him more. It was too calculated. It was like Jake Paul was just throwing everything. Like that fight to me was the perfect example of the saying, you miss 100 shots you don't take. Because he was not taking any shots. His stuff was very calculated. He was going in. He was ready to, you know what I mean? He was trying to find that right spot. Bop, bop, bop. Now, Jake was just throwing everything. He was taking every chance, every shot he could take. Now, was he landing everything? Hell to the no. No, he was not. But at least he was throwing them hands. Tyron Woodley, very calculated. To me, felt like there was a little bit of hesitation at first. But then he came in, he did his thing, and he knocked him out. He knocked him down. But yet, he still lost. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that the judges were pro Jake Paul. I think Jake Paul was throwing. I was sitting there going, man, Tyron needs to start hitting, needs to start punching. He needs to start landing punches. He needs to stop just waiting for the best moment where he's open to strike. He needs to start striking so he can get some points in, so he can get some licks in. But he wasn't doing that. So I think that's the reason why he lost. But go ahead, David.
I was just gonna say this was kind of just another show match for Paul, I think, in a lot of ways. I mean, because if you look at it, he's competing, or he's fighting someone that's almost twice his age anyway, and has never boxed before, which is kind of what we've seen from Paul in the past. He typically fights non-fighters or non-boxers in his matches.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch this one. I will probably go back and watch it, but he just definitely rocked there. And I don't know. In his other matches, I didn't think Paul performed very well, but I will check this one out later. But again, I would still like to just see him face somebody that's of the right age and weight. Oh yeah, his Tyron's also like 20 or 30 pounds lighter, something like that. Is in addition to being almost twice as old. So I still want to see him fight somebody from his own age group and like weight class, or closer to his weight anyway.
Yeah. I mean, here it is. Absolutely agree. Like, these are all just fun little scrimmages. These are fun little freak show, sideshow kind of circus type shit. Like, look at what he was wearing. If you saw what, not Tyron Woodley, I don't know why he has Baskin Robbins on his shorts, but because doesn't that look like Baskin Robbins, like the color scheme for Baskin Robbins? That's when I saw it. I was like, why is he wearing ice cream shorts? But that's another conversation in itself. But then you got Jake Paul. He has like a digital waist belt that says his name digitally. That's just scrolling across his waist. I was like, this is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. But hey, you know, he's here for the show. He's here to give a good show, right? You know? Jeremiah Schaefer just said something that I didn't say it. Somebody else did. And that was Jeremiah. But I agree. I was like, why he got dude wipes on his ass? You know what I'm saying? But that's another conversation in itself. Like I said, I'm not trying to roast my boy. You know, he got paid. He got paid to wear those shorts. Period, boo.
Man,
now you
at least he's not.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, at least he's not wearing a $50,000 Pokemon card to the match like his brother did, because that was stupid. I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah,
he paid $50,000 or something for the card just to wear it as a necklace.
A piece of plastic.
Yeah,
you know, piece of cardboard. And he came waltzing into that thing like, but that's another conversation in itself. Yeah. That fight was trash in my personal opinion. This one was good. See what I'm saying? Because it was a fight. There was an actual fight going on. This was an actual bout. And he went, I'll say it, even though Jake Paul was a little, you know, he said his legs were wobbly and all that stuff, he still held his own. He still did the damn thing. He still went in there and not knocked him out, but he did his thing. He had some big punches. He had some big moments. He kicked some ass and he took some names. All right. Like I said, he did a damn good job, Jake Paul. I'm telling you. Like I said, I don't like Jake Paul. I don't. And that's why I was so excited about Tyron Woodley getting in the ring, because I was like, he's going to knock his ass down. And what did he do? Just look over there. Or there. Yeah. Just look over there. That way. Not that way. That way. Look that way. See? Yeah, he did exactly what he said he was going to do. He did it. And yeah, he still lost. I think that's trash. Now, here's the other thing. He can't go back. This is why I feel bad for Tyron, because he has had quite a losing streak as of the past, I think it was like 4 years. He's been losing straight. He needs to break this losing streak with the quickness. So, of course, right after the winner is announced and they're interviewing them, getting some commentary after the, in the ring and everything, Tyron Woodley, because of course I can't show you guys these videos because copyright stuff. Sorry, guys. The Showtime will take all this stuff down, so I can't show you guys this stuff. But he literally, Tyron walks over and he's like, "Yo, let's run it back. Let's do it again. Let's do it. Paul Woodley 2." Because he's like, I was robbed. I think that for a fact I landed some big punches. Yes, he did. He's like, I knocked his ass down, but they didn't count that as a knockdown. This photo that you're looking over here did not count as a knockdown. But Tyron was landing some stuff on his jaw. He had some big hits on Jake Paul. But I'll say this, in Jake Paul's defense, he had some big hits on Tyron too. Shoot, hold up. I think there's one photo in here, I think it might not be here anymore. I mean, nope. Whoops. Well, actually, maybe this. Now, one, I want to show you guys this. You guys could see this, right? Yep. Sorry. Excuse me. Look at him. He out. He out right there. He blacked out. Dude hit him. Hard. But see, boom. He had some hits. I ain't going front. I ain't going to lie. Dude had some hits. Like I said, Jake Paul got some paws on him. He got some paws on him, baby. All right? Pause. So, Jake Paul showed that he could stand in a ring. More than just a lucky situation where he's fighting somebody who is only known for he was in the MMA and all that stuff, but more of a wrestler than an actual striker. He actually fought somebody who's an actual striker. So that's a step up in the right direction. He fought a ex-NBA player and a YouTuber, right? Some social media influencer. And that's it, right? So now he's here. Look at that big punch. Yeah, this dude got paws. He could fight. And he proved that last night. But here's the thing. And I agree with what Chucky D just said a second ago. I saw it in the comments. I can't pull it up because it's gone, okay? But he did say, hey, basically along the lines of if these guys, Logan Paul and Jake Paul are really going to be some serious contenders, then they need to start fighting real fighters. Yes, I know. Logan Paul fought Floyd Mayweather. Sure. That's Mayweather. But at the same time, that guy don't give a damn. He's there to just, play some scrimmage, blouses, and scoop his bag and walk out the damn door. Like, he don't care. How about somebody who's actually hungry? How about somebody who wants the win? Because it's going to feed his family. Or it's going to put his name on the map. Or it's going to solidify his name in the game and art of boxing. Somebody hungry. Seriously hungry to hurt this man and put his ass to the ground. Then if he stands up against one of those guys, because I think he went against Jake Paul was going face to face after the fight with Fury. Tyson Fury's younger brother, Tommy Fury, who just won in the one of the previous fights that night, right? They were going face to face, talking ish. What else is new? It's all promo. That's probably planned. And he's probably going, okay, if I win, then you just come up to me and we could chop it up, and then you'll be my next fight, my next bout, right? Because it's all about drama. It's the male version of soap operas. Okay. You know I ain't wrong. Come on now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I wasn't talking to you, David. I'm talking to everybody else, but because I know you agree with me on that stuff. The WWE is like male version of soap operas, except with a lot of roids and cocaine. Moving on, though, back to the story. So they're fighting. They're talking in each other's face, because here it is. Eventually, he's going to have to fight a real fighter. Even Logan Paul. Logan Paul is going to have to fight a real fighter that's hungry. Both of them. Not just one of them. Both. They got to come in with some real fighters, not just some sideshow, freak show type stuff. We ain't got time for that. If they want to be considered serious fighters. One thing, even though I feel like Tyron Woodley, my boy Tyron, got robbed in this particular fight, I do believe that Jake Paul showed that he can actually sit here and fight. And maybe that's the only reason why he wanted to do that fight make this fight happen in the first place, to prove that he can actually go toe-to-toe with somebody who actually has boxing in his background. But now he needs to fight a real boxer. And he's going to get laid out. I'm just going to say that. If he goes toe-to-toe against like Tommy Fury, Tyson Fury's brother, he about to get hurt. He about to get hurt really, really bad. I'm just saying that now. And I think he'll reconsider. I think he'll reconsider a life of being a boxer, the boxing life. But you know what? Shout out to the girl that he trains with, Serrano. She fought right before his fight, and she just, man, that was one hell of a fight. I'll tell you that. Those two girls went toe to toe for all 10 rounds, and they just, it was a blood match. It was a blood sport, basically. It was bloody, but it was dope. That girl got paws on her too. So yeah, it was pretty incredible. I'm working on trying to get the trainer. I'm working on getting Jake Paul's trainer on the show. Hopefully, I'm going to be able to rap with him here in the next few days to talk about the strategy, talk about their game plan, and what were they talking about ringside, in the corner and everything. So hopefully he'll be on later on this week to chop it up about that. But we're going to move on, because I know some of the ladies in here are going, you're talking about fight? You're talking about boxing? This is boring. Well, hey, we had to talk about it, okay? Because this is what I watched last night, so deal with it. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, so that's that story. That is that story, y'all. We got to go into, of course, we got to talk about the hurricane. Hurricane Ida. This is some real stuff, y'all. And shout out and prayers and thoughts go out to every single person, every family member and beyond that's in the New Orleans area. If you guys are watching the show right now and you are not and you are in a safe place, please comment in the chat. Let us know that you're okay. Let us know what you're doing. You know what I mean? If you've stayed, or if you stayed in New Orleans, or if you've left beforehand. I can't even talk. You know what I'm saying? Let us know, because we want to know. We care. I know a lot of people were, before the hurricane was started coming through, a lot of people were fleeing New Orleans. But this one's bad. The devastation, the destruction, that's what I was trying to say, that we have seen with our own two eyes has been absolutely horrendous. But I got a little clip I want to show you guys here Man, like I said, anybody who's in New Orleans right now, please, we're praying for you guys. Really, stay bloody safe out there, please.
Welcome back. We're now going to get an update right now on Hurricane Ida from our friend, Today Show co-host Al Roker. He's already in New Orleans, which is in the track of this storm. And
can I say something really quick? I'm sorry, but why they always got to do our boy Al Roker dirty like this, man? Why he got to be in the eye of the storm? You know what I'm saying? Why they got to do our dude dirty like this every time, man? All right, we're going.
Al, this looks like a monster storm that's coming. What can you tell us?
All right, sorry. I guess we lost communications, Chuck. Right now, we are looking at imminent landfall of this storm. Winds of 150 miles per hour are right now forecast, but we expect landfall in the next couple of hours. They will be at 155 miles per hour. Storm surges upwards of 15 to 16 feet, 20 inches of rain or more with this system. The eye wall, 15 miles wide with 150 mile per hour winds. It's basically a 15-mile wide F3 tornado. That's what's coming in to this area. And so as this system comes in, people have hunkered down. They are doing their best, but I'm telling you, Chuck, the difference between a Category 1 storm and a Category 4, as far as the wind destruction, over 330 times more powerful. So we are waiting for this to make landfall. And once it makes landfall, it's going to slowly make its way inland up through the Mississippi River Valley, Ohio River Valley, and then into the mid-Atlantic and Northeast later on this week. A powerful storm that is going to wreak real havoc.
That's
Chuck?
for sure. Al Roker, get out of that unsafe weather there. Thank you, Al.
Like I said, why do they got to do my boy dirty like that? Real talk. Why they got to do my boy Al Roker dirty like that? He's like, no, let me get by the most treacherous waters I can find. Right? Let me just get myself right next to some water to show how dramatic this is, and just get smacked upside the face with waves that are crashing in, while I try to tell this story of what's going on with this hurricane. Shout out to all the reporters that are out there at ground zero, right there in the middle of this hurricane, reporting this stuff. Y'all are some ballsy individuals. All right. Y'all got some balls. I can't do it. Personally, I can't do it. If you said, hey, we want you to go over there, right? I'd be like, you want me to go where? Next to what? Because there's a hurricane coming through. At first, it was a Category 5. I just want you to know. Real talk, it was a Category 5 before it hit landfall. They were saying it was going to be worse than Katrina. I mean, this is worse than Katrina right now. But they were saying that the hurricane, and that hurricane, Katrina, was a Category 3, y'all. By the time it hit landfall, it got to a Category 4. And I think it stayed as a Category 4 the entire time, if I'm correct, unless it's dropped down to a Category 3. But still, no matter what, New Orleans is getting blasted right now. Blasted. And like I said, my thoughts and prayers go out to all the people that are still down there. And see, that's the other question I got, though. That's the other question I got. What makes anybody want to stay? What makes somebody want to stay? That's what I want to know. Like, when they say leave is about to be really, really bad, y'all, what makes somebody go, nah, I'm gonna stay here? Just curious.
Yeah.
You have any idea?
I don't know. I mean, after last time, you think people would have figured it out? I mean, because so it was there for about 12 hours. The hurricane, while it was a hurricane, because it did just drop right before the show started, just like a few minutes before. But yesterday when it made landfall, it was still 150 miles an hour. And I think it was there for like 8 or 12 hours before it started losing pressure. And then about an hour ago, it dropped down to a tropical storm. But they did. So when when New Orleans got, let's see. When they got hit with it, it was still a Category 4 at the time. So, and it was almost a Category 5. So Category 5 is 157, and it hit the coast at 150 miles per hour. So they did get the strong winds on the coast. It did break up once it got into the, I guess, like countryside a little more. But a lot of people have died from it already, and it took out all the power. And they were under the strict hurricane conditions for about 8 hours last night, from what I've read. It's only very recently that it started dying down, like within the past few hours.
Like I said, it's very, very bad. A lot of things are going on right now that I think that you're seeing all this stuff and you're going, wow, this is what Mother Nature does, right? When it's pissed off. When she pissed off, you don't want to mess with you don't want to mess with Mother Nature like this. The fact that this is going on, then apparently there's another storm that's brewing out in the Atlantic, and they're calling that one Julian, Tropical Storm Julian, that's coming around the bend. So apparently, and we're not even in the middle of hurricane season yet. We got like 2 more weeks until we're in the middle of hurricane season. Man, like I said, it is getting really, really bad out there. And people say that, we shouldn't be taking care of our environment and stuff. And I beg to differ, y'all. I beg to differ. But by the way, don't you hate it when your weathermen try to fake the news, fake the weather?
We are taking you live to the eye of this dangerous storm on the coast of North Carolina. We have Colton Fairweather on location. Colton?
Yes, that's right. This is Colton Fairweather in the eye of the storm. And I'm telling you, this wind is intense. I just don't even know what to do with myself. This is all me. So much rain, so much hail, the wind. I mean, it's like gale force winds, but I like to call it the ugly stepsister, Susan force winds. I don't know what to do with myself. This hail coming in sideways. This is getting intense, y'all.
Surely does look intense. Colton, can you tell us if everyone has evacuated the area?
It's like 80 degrees. Look at this dude. Hey, man. Yo. Hey, man, we get. Hey, what the hell's going on?
Colton?
What?
Colton?
Y'all still see me?
Yeah, no, we can see you.
Man, cut the effects, cut the wind, man. Ain't this about a bitch? Hey, we done here, boss?
Don't you hate when that happens? Like I said, it happens all the time. Al Roker, that was all special effects. That wasn't even real. That was some Steven Spielberg type stuff. Just having some fun, y'all. Seriously though, on some real stuff. On some real stuff. I'm not trying to throw any light on make the hurricane and the devastation that's going on in New Orleans right now, or in the state of Louisiana right now. I'm not trying to make light of the situation. Real talk. My heart and thoughts go out to all the people that are out there dealing with this hurricane. You guys are very, very what's the word? Brave. Because I understand, like Zozo Bob said, some people just don't have the resources, the money, or the resources to be able to leave their home or leave the state for right now. And real talk, you guys, for those of y'all who are still down there and just braving through this hurricane, I hope you were safe. I hope you have found salvation. I hope you have found some sort of other people to help you, because I understand that the mayor was saying that, hey, you're going to need at least 72 hours, be able to survive on your own for 72 hours. And if you can do that, that would be fantastic, because everyone's in dire need of help down there. So for those of y'all who are down there and are able to watch this show right now, I appreciate you. We're thinking of you. We are praying for you. In all seriousness, just stay strong. Help is on the way. Help is most definitely on the way. But anyway, we got to jump into the next story. And by the way, hit that like button. I see over 115, 120 of you guys watching this show throughout all the platforms right now. Please go hit that like button down below. I'd love to see it go past 100 likes. That would really, really mean a lot. And if that skit made you laugh, hey, hit that like button, okay? And also that skit is available on my YouTube channel. So please go to my skits and parodies section on my YouTube channel. You want something to chuckle at, go check those things out. And of course, share that skit if you got time. It's only 1 minute long. So, it's something short and sweet. So please share it if you can. If you need something to laugh at my face. It's a funny face to laugh at, allegedly. So anyway, we got to go into this next story. I'm sorry, I missed this. I didn't see this until I looked over here. David, you were showing this story. What the heck is this? Something about hold up. I need to see this for myself. Something about a sex toy? Okay. This we're kind of going backwards a little bit. I'm sorry, guys. I missed this story when we were talking about Jake Paul, the Paul Woodley fight. I missed this, and we got to talk about this one. So let me, indulge me, if you will. You got to tell me this story, David, because I'm looking at this with fresh eyes. But this looks ridiculous. It says, hold on, let me pull this up. Boxer Brodnicka battered in MMA brawl by Polish rival Little Masty after shoving sex toy in the opponent's face during weigh-in. So she pulled out a dildo. I'm about to say, I hope I would expect Lil Masty to beat that ass. You shove a what? Oh, there's a video too? Bro, we got to look at the video. We got to look at this video. Oh, my God. Okay, we got to look at this video. We definitely got to look at this video. Shout out to Benjamin Dixon. The Benjamin Dixon Show. I see right over here in the corner. By the way, go and check out that show if you haven't done it yet. And to all the Lions that are part of the show, here right now, good morning to all you guys. All right. But if you don't know about his show, you guys got to go and check him out. All right. The show starts at 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be a part of that show. Trust me. It is pretty damn amazing. And you guys will see me there on Wednesdays. Okay? So check it out when you got some time. All right? Anyway, this looks amazing.
Żyła na wagę niczym rączałania. Lil Masti 62-300. 62-300.
She means business. She really means business.
Zobaczymy, ile na wagę wniesie Ewa Lotnicka. Bo to właśnie jej czas. Przed wami Ewa Lotnicka! Niesamowicie oczekiwana walka. Wow! Ewa doskonale wie, jak...
Hold on, I'm sorry. Can we take a minute here? What's going on here? What is that? Like, I understand. Like, that's a bathing suit, right? Or like that's a, not really a bathing. I mean, would you go swimming in that suit? Like, ladies, would you guys go swimming in that? I'm just curious. Would you go swimming in that?
Looks like something from Mortal Kombat. I gotta be real.
Yeah, like what is this? Like, I feel like this is something that you would do for a photo shoot, like wear it one time and return it. You feel me? Like, for that spread or that photo, whatever, and then return it, right? act like you never wore it. You're like, I just didn't like it, and just return it, right? But this is, what is that? There's some weird BDSM thing going on here. I don't know. That's just me. Like this girl over here, Lil Masty, looks, good old fashioned, traditional, ready to go toe to toe. And then this girl is this, and she's the one. Is she the? I bet you she's the one with the dildo. Hold on.
If you haven't watched Russian MMA, ladies, they can be pretty intense. There was one where just a woman was fighting a 500-pound guy, and it was pretty funny.
Oh my God, she's the one with the dildo. Okay.
Russian MMA is crazy.
Oh my God. I get it. The Russians, I get it. But at the same time, like, what is she wearing? Okay. I'm just saying that's not all right. Let's keep. Yeah, let's go.
Show. 63 kilogramy. Jest w limicie. Od razu przypomina się taki film z lat 90. Robin Hood faceci w rejku, taki pas z noty firmy Everlast. Dobrze. Malik postanowił tutaj nie będzie.
She really just did.
Seksmasterka, teraz ty jesteś... Wyślecie w kosmos, wyślecie w kosmos. Tak się lubiłaś bawić? Piłkami, taki spokojnie.
Wow. Wow.
Taki z ciebie sportowiec, nikt cię już nie chce nawet w boksie. Odszczekasz wszystko, będziesz płakała.
What she just said is, I want a Big Mac with fries, a medium Diet Coke, and the number to your stylist.
Kosmos ci wyślę, to jest strój, który ci wyślę w kosmos, rozumiesz to? Lecisz i tam będziesz potem mogła się, bawić fiutkiem. Czarny, podobno czarny lubisz. Możecie to wszystko znaleźć na YouTubie.
She said, no, I'm vegan. That's all she said.
Sounds about right. As much as I got out of it.
Why? Like here it is though. Why? Okay. I mean, okay.
I do want to point out this was top news for all of the Russian networks. Yes, last night. It wasn't just I got this on RT, but all the Russian news was talking about this.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Who goes out of their way to shove a black dildo in somebody's face? And the thing is I don't know, was she trying to holler? No, seriously, think about it. Was she trying to holler? Was she trying to say what's up? You know what I mean? We give you that good loving, that funky dope loving. You know what I mean? That funky dope loving. Keith Sweat, y'all. You know what I mean? But it'd be like Russian music, Keith Sweat type stuff. No. You know what I mean? No. I'm just saying. I've never seen somebody so angry about getting a dildo in the face. Like, I don't know. Like I said, what's going on with this? Why would you pull out a dildo? Why? Why would you pull out a dildo? Okay. Why would you pull out a dildo? Why?
I think she was trying to get her to use it as a microphone, like try to trick her with it. I don't know. That's what I thought. And then she just saw that it was a dildo instead of a microphone right away.
Man,
I don't know.
Messed her up. I'm serious. I would mess her up. Like if I were in her shoes. Sorry. If I were her, I would have messed her up in the ring. Oh my God. In that octagon, it would have been a wrap, son. And from my understanding, she beat the living daylights out of this woman. That was a good motivator.
Yeah.
That's a great motivator. I would be pissed. Trust. And even as a man, even as a man, you got somebody going and throwing something like that in your face like that, man. Like, no, you helped her. Russia, you helped that girl. I don't know if they're both Russian. I don't know. But Bogdanovic, what was her name? Now I feel like an ass. Broader, what? What was her name?
Again.
Damn, I forgot her name too. I feel like an ass. Hold on. Brodnica. Kogdila. Okay. Why? You just basically gave her a really good. You just threw a big ass log in that fire. You threw kerosene in that fire that was already burning just for you, and then she went in there and beat that ass. So I mean, I don't know. Lil Masty should just sit there and go, you know what? I owe you a thank you. Because without that big black dildo in my face, I wouldn't have beaten that ass. So thank you. Thank you.
I do want to point out as well, though, that Brodnicka is she was already the world championship as well. So she's been defending her title for 6 matches now. So this was her once again defending the lightweight female title and succeeding at keeping it again. So she's kind of like a star in Russia right now. She's one of the better. What's up?
Lil Masty is the champion, and Brodnicka was the challenger.
No, Brodnicka was the previous. Wait, 1 second.
Yeah, it sounded like you said. So Lil
yeah,
Masty,
so Brodnicka. Yeah,
I thought Lil Masty is the challenger because she came up and weighed first, right? And then the champion comes in and does their weigh in last because they're basically the headliner, right? They're the champion, right?
I think so. I don't know. I'm looking right now, trying to figure it out.
No, it's okay. It really doesn't matter at this point because no matter what, Lil Masty won. And that girl got her ass beat because of a dildo.
Oh wait, they have multiple
She was
Brodnickas.
being a dildo. And so she got her ass beat for being a dildo. Isn't that funny? Wow. How poetic. Poetic justice. Oh my God. Who does that? Who brings a dildo to a fight? I'm sorry.
So there's actually multiple MMA fighters in Russia named Brodnicka. So I don't know which is which, to be honest.
It's okay. I mean, this is the first time I've ever seen the name Brodnicka or anything of that sort. And I'm sure after her ass getting beat like this might be the last. So, that obviously that's a viral moment. Who brings a dildo to a fist fight? Real talk. Literally, who brings a dildo? Who brings a dildo to a fist fight? I mean, Brodnicka does, but who does? Who really does that?
Wow. It reminds me of this other Russian video just where I seen like 2 days ago. It was like there's this blacked out SUV following this guy, and he felt like he's being tailgated, so he like blocked him off and then went over, which is like his little bitty bat or whatever. And then they roll it down, and it's like 8 police officers with machine guns that are just pointing them at him, and he runs off. It's kind of the same situation. Russia's a strange place sometimes.
It's very strange. Very, very strange, but yeah, that's creative. That's very, very creative. She wanted to lose. You see what I'm saying? She wanted to lose. That's why she brought in the dildo. Just brought in the big old dildo. You know what I'm saying? A dusty. Well, it actually wasn't dusty. It looked like it was brand new, like they just bought it. Like, you know what I mean? As she's going down to the fight, right, or as she's training, right. She's hitting the bag. She's rolling. She's doing all her stuff. She's putting in everything, headlocks and right. Whilst doing that, she goes, "Oh, I got a great idea. Let me go to sex store and buy dildo, shove it in her damn face." Wait, how does that? Who comes up with that? Out of nowhere, I got a brilliant idea. Let's go to the sex store and pick up a big old dildo so I can shove it in her face. To say what exactly?
I mean, we don't know for sure that it was a new one.
Like, what does that mean? What, say that again, David?
I said we don't know for sure that she bought that one new.
No,
I mean, already had it.
Came out of a hot pink bag, and for a fact that she didn't get that dildo from Walmart. So I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Let me go down to Walmart and get dildo. Maybe Russia has dildos on lock in Walmart, but I mean, But Lady Justice, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. She said for the accent. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. Like man, but not connected to man. Dildo. But just thinking about it. rolling around. Let me just do this. Let me just get this real quick. I got a brilliant idea. This is going to piss her off so much. Bring a dildo to a fist fight. Yeah. Brilliant. Well, she got what she deserved right then and there. That's what she got. She got what she damn well deserved. That was hilarious.
I mean, that's when you know it's good smack talk too, is that you don't even need to know what they're saying to figure out what's going on the stage.
No. How dare she's like, how dare you put a dildo in my face? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, but what's she trying to say though? Like, we got to analyze that a little bit. You know how I am. You got to analyze it a little bit. What's she trying to say though with the dildo to the girl?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? What they do in there, they're rolling around half naked. You know what I'm saying?
You're right. It was a proposition.
Maybe it was. She's
like, here, you can use this.
The outfit she was wearing.
Tonight.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Look at the outfit she was wearing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if no one was in the room and it was just them with the octagon, it would have been them. That swimsuit that weird ass BDSM swimsuit she had on, and 9 Inch Nails blasting in the background. And that's it. And a whole bunch of lube. And that would
be fine line between MMA and porno in Russia, it seems.
Thank you. It's just craziness. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm done roasting that situation. You know what I mean? I wanna you like an animal. You know what I mean? And it's just a bunch of weird people in pleather just dancing around. Strobe lights just going off. Nothing but strobe lights. Oh my God. I've watched way too much movies with weirdness going on. This makes me think of Seven. You know what I mean? Anyway.
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
It's not what I wanted. That's
I'm talking about the knife.
Oh,
that's too graphic. But the knife. Remember the knife? The guy who had to wear the thing as a knife? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Anyway. That's left turn. But anyway, it went from really funny to ew. But anyway, moving on. We got to move on because we can't talk about dildos all day. Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, what a day today. Anyway. Kiki of 5, she said, Pascal, I've learned something new about you. Yeah. That I got a very creative mind. Just a very, very creative mind. Okay. Very imaginative.
You have a good accent too. You can be the next Captain Russia when they make that whatever the Black Widow spinoff's going to be.
Ooh, if they do it, because she's suing everybody.
That's true.
In the middle of suing everybody, man.
Disney cut her off completely too.
Yeah. Yeah, they did, didn't they? Yeah, they cut her off. They done. They were like, chuck up the deuces. We done. All right, so we got to go into this next story. All right. Strong like bull. Strong like bull. Breathe, my friend. Now I sound like the count, I love to count 1, 2, 3. So we got to go into the next story. This is a video that's been going viral, getting shared quite a bit. And of course, we gotta chop it up about this. There's an Uber driver that lost his job because of a woman that had a full-on freak out on him in his car. He lost his job as an Uber driver because she put out a really, really bad review about him. Like I said, I have the video. We should take a look at this so we can see it for ourselves. Because here's the thing. At the end of it all, was he in the wrong or is she in the wrong? Let's take a look. Oh, come on. No. Do I have the wrong one? I guess I do. Hold on, guys. I thought I had the right one. One second, guys. Man, I hate when that happens.
Jump away for a second. I'll be right back.
Yeah, sure. See you in a minute.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Man. So many crazy things going on. Here we go. I have got it. Hold on one second, guys. Pardon about that. Many apologies about that. All right. And here we go. This is the passenger having a full-on freak out. You tell me, should he have lost his job as an Uber driver or no? Let me know.
Fuck you, bitch, and cancel the ride.
Ma'am, I'm canceled now.
Cancel the fucking ride then, bitch. What the fuck you keep talking to me for?
Excuse me.
Cancel the fucking ride. Cancel the fucking ride.
Ma'am, I'm canceled now.
No, you're not. You're trying to record me. You want to be a dickhead? I'm going to eat my fucking food, bitch. Cancel the fucking ride. I'm going to get another one. I don't give a fuck about you recording me eating. Yes, I'm eating.
I'm canceled now.
Cancel.
Okay, I'm canceled now. No problem.
Stupid bitch.
Go.
Open the trunk, get my fucking bag, bitch. Open that fucking trunk. Get my fucking bag out.
Woo!
Stupid bitch.
Wow, she threw the soda in there too, y'all. I'll play it again, but on some real stuff, y'all. Here it is. I don't know how it happened, but her voice dropped kind of low, don't you think? Not trying to say anything bad. I mean, maybe this person that was in the back is transgender. Maybe she's a natural born woman. I don't know. But it's making me think otherwise. We got to play it one more time. I want you guys to hear it one more time. But she out here trying to enjoy her Chick-fil-A in the back of that ride. You know what I'm saying? Chilling. And I think he had a problem with the fact that she was not wearing a mask whilst he was in, obviously we're trying to stay safe out here. We're trying not to get sick and all that. I don't know. Just listen to it again.
Please the mask.
Fuck you, bitch,
Yeah.
and cancel the ride.
Ma'am, I'm canceled now.
Cancel the fucking ride then, bitch. What the fuck you keep talking to me for?
Excuse me.
Cancel the fucking ride. Cancel the fucking ride.
Ma'am, I'm canceled now.
No, you're not. You're trying to record me. You want to be a dickhead? I'm going to eat my fucking food, bitch. Cancel the fucking ride. I'm going to get another one. I don't give a fuck about you recording me eating. Yes, I'm eating.
I'm canceled now.
Cancel.
Okay, I'm canceled now. No problem.
Stupid bitch.
Go.
Open the trunk, get my fucking bag, bitch.
So, David, thoughts? I think you're muted if you're talking.
My bad.
There we go.
Did he? I mean, he didn't say anything to her, did he? That I could tell anyway.
It sounded like in the very beginning he was asking her to wear a mask.
Okay.
Hold on, here it is. Let me play the beginning one more time because it's like it got cut off. It sounds like it's almost like he hit record as he was like, "Hey, I need you to wear a mask" or something like that. But here it is.
Please the mask.
Yeah. Please the mask.
Please
Something
the
like
mask.
Fuck you, bitch, and cancel the ride.
Okay.
Ma'am, I'm
Enough with that. I don't understand why she losing her mind though. She's losing her mind. And the fact that she's spitting out her food and all that and having no respect to this man who's doing his job and is asking politely to have her wear a mask. And all she got to do is just pop the food in her mouth and put the mask over her face and call it a damn day and just be done with it. Just keep it safe and keep it right. But she's not doing that. She doesn't care. There's common decency out here, y'all. There's a certain level of common decency that we have to have for our fellow people. And, we see all the time these people who are out here who are anti-maskers. And I'm not trying to say that this woman is an anti-masker. We just might have caught her in a very, very bad mood, period. And she's just sitting there going, I just want to eat my food and get to the airport or wherever the hell she's going to go and just do my thing in peace. But at the same time, the fact that she is being so unbelievably disrespectful to this man is crazy. Then on top of that, she goes to the Uber app or whatever and puts in a absolutely horrid review on him to the point where he loses his job. Now, this is a guy who's trying to live his life, do his job, make money for him and probably his family. And he can't even do that now because this woman got angry at him because he asked her to put on a mask. And she's the one who's screaming at him. She's the one calling him the B word and throwing her soda in the backseat of his car. I mean, the cleanup on those cushions and all that stuff. I mean, come on now. Look at that car. It looks pretty damn clean. And they have to keep it clean because that's their job. It's their job to keep this place clean, their cars clean and presentable, right? Like no one was in it type thing. And now you got this person who has the audacity to throw the Karenacity. There it is. Bringing it back. Having the Karenacity to throw her soda into the back seat of his car. This is the car that he uses to drive and make money from. Come on, guys. Have some decent respect. Have some respect for people. The decency it just seems to be seeping out every single day. And I get it. We all have our times. We're all tired of stuff. We're all tired of wearing a mask. We're all tired of all the BS that's going on. But one thing I'm tired of is seeing people lash out like this. Because what is it solving, y'all? Nothing. Or as guys like to hear me say, not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. It's not solving anything. So why? Why be like this? David.
Yeah, I agree with you. I was a little off before because I wasn't sure what he was saying, but now that I've kind of heard it all, he doesn't seem like he did anything wrong at all. It was just her being aggressive from the beginning. I've never used Uber Drive or whatever it's called for the rides, but I have used other share apps and taxis as well. Like even taxis don't let you eat or drink in the back if you've ever had to use one of those. So I mean, it's kind of expected. I mean, generally, it's not polite to eat in someone's car if you don't ask, and if you're paying somebody to drive you around, you're usually not allowed to do that either. And she was also just incredibly rude about the whole thing. Yeah, I mean, not even sure how much he understood. He was speaking in broken English, but he had the idea of what was going on. He was trying to be polite, from what we saw at least. And asking her to wear the mask isn't. I mean, that makes sense. It's a lot of states. It's a requirement, or for a lot of companies in some states, it's a requirement that you wear the mask, or they just won't pick you up. So this doesn't seem like he did anything wrong. I'm not really sure why they ended up firing him.
Yeah, Lady Justice has said this. Your drink should have had a lid and no food unless the driver approves in the Uber. And I agree. And Courtney, the SLP just said, don't eat in my car without asking. And that's facts. You know what I'm saying? Like some people have certain rules in your car. You know what I mean? Chris Tucker, said, don't you ever touch a black man's radio. Everyone has their own rules, right? We all got our rules when it comes to the car, right? Especially if this is somebody who works out of their car. This is what they do to make a living, to survive, etc. You are suddenly just acting like this is your own home. It's not supposed to be. It's a vessel to take you from point A to B in one place so that you can get to where you need to get to, and that's it. Have some respect. If the guy If the driver asks you politely to put on your mask, you should be doing so. If that means, and if they're sitting there going, please no food in the car, you should respect that. In fact, I do think that, and I don't know if Uber does this or not yet, but maybe they need to start putting those kind of things in individual cars. Like if you have specific criteria in your car, like if it's like, hey, please wear a mask in my car. Also, there's no food or drink in my car. And if you do have it, you can take it with you, but you cannot eat or drink in my car. That should be a given. That should be on the app. Then there won't be any issues anymore, in my personal opinion. No people tripping about stuff. No nothing. It'll be all fine, right? At least that's what I would think. Just do what you need to do so that you can get there in one piece. And maybe that's something that Uber needs to look into, because you know for a fact that every single person is different. Just like when you go and you order something from like DoorDash or any of those other food delivery apps, you can go in there and go, hey, instead of the pizza being this, I want this instead of that. Can we substitute this, that, and the third for it? And then the guy goes, picks it up, and drops it off to you. Done. You're able to put in those requirements. I think the same thing has to be said for the actual drivers as well. They should have their own things because that's their own. They live in that car, right? They're driving around and taking care of your ass every single day, every time that you use that app. So they should have some criterias. They should have some rules for each and every single one of them. Hey, here's Sam S. He's going to be picking you up in a white Bronco. I'm totally kidding, but you know what I'm saying? He's pulling you, pull up in a Chevy. He's got, this is what he has. Hey, make sure that, you don't bring food or drink into the car, or no food or drink in the car. Thank you so much. Please wear a mask when you get in my car. Period. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Ladies, this is again the Pascal Show. It's the terms of service it's the terms of service, but Amazon sells signs. I have stickers about being recorded. Yep, absolutely. And some people also do that. Some people also record. They have a little webcam or a little camera up there on the dashboard, and they just record every single person that walks in, gets into that car. Why? Because for safety precautions, y'all. For safety precautions. You know what I'm saying? You can't throw, you know what I mean? You got to show the respect where respect is due. You feel me? And don't be surprised, because you got to remember that place, that car is like stepping into a convenience store. They got security cams everywhere. Why can't a Uber driver have a security cam in their car as well? You just never know what kind of people you're picking up. Sometimes you're picking up the shadiest of riffraff, the shadiest of scallywags, right? So I don't blame him for recording, because now hopefully he will be properly vindicated by showing this footage to the people of Uber so he can get his job back. A lot of us lost our jobs during the panty, or during this panty. A lot of us had to resort to Uber Eats, or any food delivery service just so we can make ends meet. And this woman went out of her way to make sure that this man could not work because she didn't want to comply to wear a mask. It's just trash.
Yeah.
Time to take that shot, Kev Z. Trash. I said it again. Take that shot. Anyway, what are you going to say, David? I'm sorry. I was going to say real quick, I had a comment here. Shout out to the man mindset. Thank you so much. Yes, get those likes up, y'all. I see a bunch of y'all in here, over 115 people watching all throughout the platforms. Please hit that like button. All right. It really mean a lot. Get it past 100 if you can. You know what I'm saying? No pressure, but it would make me feel good. Okay? Not like Halle Berry and Monsters Ball, but you know what I'm saying. Okay? Oh my God. Did I just say that? Billy Bob Thornton and Halle Berry. Yes, they had sex on camera. That's crazy. Anyway, David, moving on. What were you saying?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say for Uber driver or like any drivers that pick up public people like that, they already have to deal with a lot of crap, like picking up drunk people that throw up in your car, just leave trash back there. So this is, I don't know about the specific guy, but this is a problem a lot of people have. I used to drive people around, and I've had people leave like liquor in the back when they're not even supposed to have any and stuff. So it's a problem. And it's really unfortunate that Uber doesn't actually protect its drivers, because this is the case where they should be siding with him and helping him out. But by like working against them, they're just making themselves less dependable and less reliable.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, this is just crazy. This whole that video is just absolutely crazy, and that person is a garbage person, and I'm sure somebody's going to dox her at some point and find and know who she is and expose her. So we'll see what happens. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be moving on to the next topic, but this is a good question. Forex Femme, Cheryl S said, much love, Pascal. Do you accept show ideas, concepts / topics? Yes, of course. Always. You can send anything you'd like over to info@thepascalshow. I'm always looking for more topics and more things to cover. Because like I said, I am only one person and David is only one person. So we can only cover as much as we can cover. So please, by all means, you got some ideas and all that stuff, please, send it to me or send it to us through that, or you guys can go follow me on IG. Actually, I'm almost at 5,000 followers on IG right now. If you guys can please go over to IG. If you have an IG account, please go to IG, our IG page, The Pascal Show, one word, and go and hit that follow button. That would really mean a lot. I'm trying to get to 5K over there, and I'm this close to 5K. So if you guys can go over there and just boop, 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 just hit that follow, that would mean the world to me, okay? But we got one last story for you guys. We got one last video I wanted to show you guys because this one, I like I said, we don't know the full scope of this particular story, but it does look sketchy as F. All right, this video is in Chicago, and and it says, Chicago PD, or hello, Chicago PD, is this protecting or serving? And this is very strange. This is a video of a cop, it looks like, harassing a black woman who is walking her dog. So we got to take a look at this video. All right. Like I said, we don't know the full scope, but it seems a little strange to me. Let us take a look. Or at least she looks like she's black. I think she's black, but I could be wrong. What's that? Wow. And just like that. And just like that, it's over. What the hell was that, y'all? Can you make out any of what the hell that was? Because I'm still trying to wrap my mind around it. Real talk. What was she doing that was so wrong? What, bringing her dog to the beach? Bringing her dog to the beach? Then, of course, it seems because we don't hear the dialogue. And of course, we don't know the full scope of this video of the story. We only know what happened when this person hit record and stopped hitting record, right? But he is talking to her. She's walking away. She's pulling out her phone. Why? I guarantee you she's pulling out her phone because she wants to record that ass. And what happens? This full-on tussle. For what reason, though? Why is this happening? She's not breaking any laws that I know of. All she's doing is pulling out her phone and recording that ass. That's not breaking the law. That's just her trying to protect herself. Thank God this man that was in this truck, or this person that was in this truck driver, is filming this right now. Because what's crazy is also he has no grounds to arrest her. He has no reasons to arrest her. And yet he's trying to detain her. I don't know what kind of conversation that they had that made him let her go. But real talk, what did she do? What did she do to deserve this kind of treatment right here, y'all? And then all of a sudden, it's over. It's a done deal. Because, I mean, I'm assuming she said, I won't record you. I won't record you. Just please let me go. I'm assuming. You know, for a fact, she was going through her phone to try to record his ass. Real talk. And I feel like he looked back just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure she ain't recording. But that's wild, right? David, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, this is a very weird one. I'm still not entirely sure what happened there. Like, I don't know. I don't know why he was following her in the first place, or why he ended up trying to handcuff her. I think he might have handcuffed her and then let her go, because you can see him when he's walking away, putting away the handcuffs. I'm not really sure, though. It's kind of hard to tell what's even going on there. But it's good someone recorded at least to see what he's doing. But I just don't know what he's doing, to be honest.
Somebody said, watch the... Ooh, okay. Hold on. Because we got something here. Shout out to Stacey Everson. She said, check out the WGNU news talking about this. And so we got to look at this. Give me 1 second, y'all, because I didn't know that they covered this. This is so strange to me, though, right? This comes out of nowhere, right? So let's take a look. Let's see what side of the story that they lean on, shall we?
Story we're following tonight. This video making the rounds on the internet shows a physical confrontation between a woman and a Chicago police officer at North Avenue Beach. The woman's attorney says she was at the beach with her dog after hours, but told the officer she was leaving. The officer approaches her, and you see the two struggling over her cell phone. An attorney for the woman called it an unprovoked attack.
Facts.
Eventually, the woman was let go. A Chicago police spokesperson said they were aware of the video and referred it to the Civilian Office of Police Accountability.
That's it. That's it, y'all. Okay, what? I'm sorry. What? That's all they said? Yeah, we're aware of what happened. We know what happened. Thank you so much for letting us know what happened on this viral video that's being shared all over the place. We're not going to do anything about it, though. We're just going to send it over to police accountability and see what we can do about this. We're investigating this situation where it's clear as day what this cop did. And yeah, Chris CCC, I totally agree. Fire that ass. Fire that ass. That woman did not do anything. She did not assault him. She did not go after him in any type of way. There was no harm put on his, well, he didn't have any hair, but no harm was put on his head. All right. And the Pioneer, I agree. That was no information at all. They were just like, yep, we're looking into it. Yeah, we know about this video. We're looking into it. That's all they're doing. That's all they say. Oh, we're looking into it. And then eventually they'll go, well, wait till this dies down. And then they'll come back into the news a little bit later, but it'll be a flash in the pan. Everybody will be like, okay. All right. And just keep it moving. Oh, yeah, that video. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Cool. And they move on because it's a dead story. But here we go, guys. Here we are right there.
So I just watched
that woman did not deserve any of that treatment at all. She didn't do anything wrong. What were you going to say, David?
I was going to say I rewatched the video. So I'm not really sure. Like I said, I still don't know what's going on, but it does look like he's pointing for her to leave, kind of chasing her out of the area. And then when she stops, she stops and uses her phone, and then he takes her phone away.
Not really taking her phone away. He just grabs her.
Yeah.
He's just grabbing her. And I know for a fact that probably the dialogue was, ma'am, what are you doing? Like, ma'am, get the hell out of here. Get out. You're not allowed to be here. The beach is closed, kind of thing. No dogs on the beach or whatever. She's like, okay, fine. You don't have to be an ass, whatever. She starts walking away, right? But then she stops. She turns around and she's going through her phone. Why? Why, you ask? Because she's looking to pull out her camera feature to record that ass. He knows this, and he's going, oh, crap. I'm about to get doxxed. My life is over. Now I'm going to have harassments and all that stuff. And what does he do? Knee-jerk reaction is grab her and make something up. Make up an excuse on why we are arresting her. Because he doesn't want to get in trouble. That's insane, y'all. That's insane. And the fact that he actually thinks that he has the grounds in which he could arrest her and have that arrest be justified is also insane. Because clearly the woman, she ain't got no weapons on her. Okay. She's not holding any drugs. She got a dog and probably just rocking some sandals. You know what I'm saying? Taking her dog out for a walk, going to the beach nonchalantly. And this kind of trash happens. What's very frustrating is that there are cops out here that literally think they can sit here and do exactly what we just saw and say that it's justified. They'll find something under the sun to get her arrested for this. Oh, it's because this, and this. It's because she did this. It's because she did that. Come on, y'all. This is terrible. And they shouldn't be hurting that. That shouldn't have happened to that woman. And that's what sucks, is that instantly we are being thrown in as expendable. Like I said, I mean, she looks like she's black in the video because of just the lighting and all that stuff. I mean, she is darker skinned, no matter what. She could be a person of color, or a white woman with a really, really deep, dark tan. But at the same time, that should not have happened to that woman at all. She complied. She was walking away. All she was doing was turning on her camera, in my personal opinion. That's what my assumption is, to record, to show that this man was abusing his power, for sure. Anyway, guys, that is the show today. I appreciate all y'all for being on today. It really means a lot. You guys are all amazing. Okay? You guys are all freaking amazing. I really do appreciate all y'all for being on, chopping it up with me, having a good old time. You know, it's a Monday, and I know a lot of y'all are still kind of waking up, trying to get ready for the work week, and it is going to be an incredibly insane week for a lot of us. Let's be straight funky on that. You know what I mean? So keep your head up, all right? Be wonderful. Be dope. Do some incredible things this week. Do something positive this week, if you don't mind. Just do that for me. All right? Do that one positive thing this week. That's it. One. All right? Okay? David, thank you so much for being on. I really do appreciate it, man.
Yeah, it was a good show, man.
Yeah, it was a good show. You know what I mean? Nice and smooth. You know what I mean?
Heard a lot today.
Yeah, you know, there's a lot to talk about. You know what I'm saying? You know what? Mike was like, dang, I wanted to talk about Jake Paul. Kinky Streets. Have a great day. Thank you. And Jasmine, Red Feather. See you later. What I was trying to click on is this one. Yes. Here's the thing. I will be doing a show tonight. I will have a show tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. I will have Larger on the show tonight to talk about his side of the story about Fresh and Fit. Yes, I know. Hold up. Let me just pause this music right quick. Let me just say this to you guys really quick. I understand. Some of y'all are going to be like, why are you talking about Fresh and Fit still? Well, here's the thing. I haven't gotten a chance to really talk to Larger. And I was hoping to talk to him last week, but it didn't happen. All right. So he had some time to come on tonight. And so I'm going to squeeze in this conversation with him tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're going to be talking about this thing. We're going to be talking about this whole thing. Real talk on his side of the story. And hopefully we can get his full perspective over the 100,000 subscriber party and all that, because he was also involved in that whole situation. Yes, he's not the one who kicked open a door or allegedly kicked open a door or anything of that sort, but he is somebody who's dealing with the backlash of the 100,000 subscriber situation, which some people are saying it was a scam and all that. And so we got to talk about it, especially his perspective is definitely different than Allende's. All right. So we will be coming on to talk about that. And yes, then I will most likely open it up and we can talk a little bit about Jake Paul and the fight after that as well. But I definitely wanted to get this conversation in because I wanted to close this chapter. You see what I'm saying? He's the final person, the final piece in this whole saga, this whole story. You see what I'm saying? So we definitely are going to talk about it tonight, hear his perspective, hear his side, and then, like I said, close the book on the Fresh and Fit saga, all right, or the Fresh and Fit drama, if you will, okay? So that's what's going on tonight, okay? So, So that's what's going on. Cue the music back up again, okay? So be sure to tune in tonight. All right. Yes, Kiki of 5. You know what I mean? This is the one last cry. You know what I mean? Before I leave it all behind. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Actually, I'm happy you know that song. Yeah, that's a good ass song too. Anyway, do you know that song, David? You're muted. Yeah, you muted yourself.
Yeah, I know the song. I forgot I was muted there.
No, it's all good. It's all good. But you see what I'm saying? So good song. You know what I mean? But yes, it will be the Fresh and Fit's last cry. Okay. So we will be having that conversation with him tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to tune in and be a part of the conversation there. And like I said, it's closing that book, please. But he hit me up finally, because I hit him up last week, and he finally hit me up, and he was like, yo, I got time. When do you want me to come on? I'm like, okay. Well, I thought I was already done with the story, but hey, we'll bring it back. We'll bring it back just for you so we could talk about this and finally close the chapter, close the book on this whole debacle. Okay? So, indulge me. All right? Grant me some love and some grace for tonight. I'll be opening up the phone lines to talk and chop it up about things and everything. And then we will be done with it for good. Okay? So anyway, I will see you guys. And I know I don't usually do a show at 7 p.m. On Mondays, but tonight I was like, okay, I want to get this done. I want to get the story in so we can get it moving. You know what I'm saying? So, also, I forgot to say this too. Damn, I gotta kill the music again, because here's the other thing. I got an action-packed week for you guys. So tomorrow morning, for those of y'all who are morning show fans, you know what I mean, that like the morning show, I got something for that ass. Okay, I have. Do you remember Bagel Karen? Does anybody remember the Bagel Karen? The woman that was at the bagel shop, and she called the guy that worked there, the clerk, I guess. She called him the bitch ass N-word.
Yeah, I remember.
Remember that? And she was like a huge MAGA supporter, and she had
a red hat on and everything.
Red hat. She had biracial children and all that. Well, I have the man that was on the receiving end of that racist tirade coming onto the show, and I have the baby daddy coming onto the show tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. during our 10 o'clock Central Standard Time hour. They're going to come in. I'm here to talk with Vic, which is the man that was on the receiving end of the racist tirade, talking to him about what's been going on, how things have been since that viral video of the Bagel Karen, if he's still working there or if he's not. There's some interesting things you want to know because of how the bagel shop treated him after this viral video went down. Then, of course, having the father, the biological father of those children on the show tomorrow, it's going to be an epic mother-loving show. So you want to tune into this because I know that story is like five months old, just about 5 months old, right? But at the same time, there's still the aftermath of all the things that have happened from that viral video that's still lingering, right? They still have to deal with on a daily basis, right? Especially the father too. Let's keep it real. The baby daddy got some explaining to do, and he coming on, and we gonna be chopping it up tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So I got some bangers for y'all, bangers. So you better tune in. All right, tonight 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. We talking. Tomorrow morning we got Vic, the man who received the racist BS from Bagel Karen and Bagel Karen's baby daddy, Jamaican, coming into the show tomorrow morning. Like I said, I'm coming with the hits nowadays now. I ain't messing around, y'all. Mike Perchik, if I'm saying your name right, hold on real quick. He just said 7 p.m. Eastern. No, my brother, 7 p.m. Central. So that would be 8 p.m. Eastern for if you are on the Eastern Coast. All right. So 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central. All right. Tonight, we're going to be talking with Largé. So one last time, I'm going to put this music on and forever hold your peace. Anyway, thank you guys, all y'all, for being on. Be sure to tune in tonight. If this is something that interests you, please jump on tonight. We're going to be doing some real talk tonight with Largé. And then tomorrow morning, like I said, I have my 9 a.m. show. We start at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, but here it is. At the 10 o'clock hour, I got those two men coming in and gracing us with their presence to talk about the life after the Bagel Karen viral video. You don't want to miss it. These two shows are going to be bangers, y'all. bangers. Okay? So, anyway, got to get going, okay? Love all y'all faces. See you tonight at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. And I'll see you guys tonight for another one. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
Homeowners and property managers, if you're looking for effective and humane ways to remove wild animals and deal with the damage that they have caused, we have good news for you. Introducing Wildlife Command Center, a professional nuisance wildlife management company specializing in providing animal removal for residential, industrial, and commercial clients. We are the only wildlife company that checks 70 different areas on a structure to determine the answers to the following questions. Exactly which animal are we dealing with? How is the animal getting inside the home? What kind of damage is the animal doing to the structure? Once we get the answers to all of these questions, we develop and write up an action plan to resolve the animal issue completely and provide a quote to implement that action plan. We perform a very in-depth 70-point wildlife inspection. From visually inspecting the highest point, the chimney, to physically crawling inside the attic space and looking for animals, chewed wires, fecal matter, chewed structural wood. We inspect everything. Our inspection process covers all of the following 70 points: animal-proof chimney cap, roof ridge vents, roof to soffit junctions, dormer fascia, attic gable vents, gutter lines, fascia trim, garage door, utility penetrations, water, gas, electric, and cable, bathroom vents, attic roof ridge vents, attic electrical, wiring, junctions, boxes, and lighting, concrete decks, additions, wooden crawl spaces, basement plumbing, penetrations, ceiling, floor, and wall. Wildlife Command Center's mission is to deliver the finest quality wildlife removal and pest control service that is safe for the environment. For more information, call us now.